so please don't tell me no. Cause I want to wine on you. I can't deny, jamish feeling. I want wine on your body before you leave me. Just give me the green light, cause I want to know what it feels like. I want to hold it real tight. I try to find out where you get that wine now. You're blowing my mind now. I hope you don't mind, oh, I'm standing behind you, watching how you wind down. I wanna put that wine on you, put that wine on you, rest that wine on you. I wanna put that wine on you, put that wine on you, rest that wine on you.
And that's about all the time we got inside.
Right now, what you doing the most?
Second hour, about to jump inside our third and final hour for today. Music in the background from Sway Jean. It's called Jamish. One of the big ones for Spice Mars 2024.
Right now, what you doing the most? Right now, so please don't tell
I'll
me
catch you on the other side of 11. It is straight up 11 a.m. and this time check came to you compliments the Chess Unisex store on Granby Street, right here in the city, where you get quality brands for less.
This is Power 95.
We've never seen anything like it.
Champions of Soca.
I go on minis and pray for them. Deep in the river mouth again. Got his 5 steps forward and 10 steps back. Right now that goes stop.
Sprinting to the top with the best in Soca.
Incredible.
Your gold medal station for non-stop Soca hits. Power 95. Champions of Soca. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, Beacon Insurance, and Dermamed.
Experience the best in aesthetic treatments. Grenada's #1 choice.
New customers, for a limited time and in celebration of our 50 years of independence, you can get a $50 gas voucher free with your policy when you sign up for any of Beacon's private comprehensive car policies. Premium financing is available so that your premium can be spread over 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. Other benefits may apply depending on the policy selected. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote and free gas today.
Kids, Soca Monarch will be the biggest fete in Carnival. Friday, August 2nd, we head inside the Kingdom. Progress Park in St. Andrew will ignite as Runi Spark and Electrify presents Kids Soca Monarch. 8th of the very best will fight for the title. Get ready for Young Man. Shake One, Black Barbie, Dax, Shallow, Kaylee, Bling, and your defending champion, Zil. Get your limited early bird tickets now. Children 20, adults 25, advanced 25 and 30. More at the door. Fun day starts from 2 p.m. Showtime 7 p.m. Kids Soca Monarch Progress Park in St. Andrew. Friday, August 2nd. This ad sponsored by Starmalt.
Dermamed Skin and Laser Clinic specializes in all things skincare using innovative state-of-the-art machines and products. At Dermamed, you can get your skin in perfect shape with medical-grade treatments for acne, hyperpigmentation, and other skin issues. Laser hair removal for permanent removal of unwanted hair and razor bumps, and treatments for keloids, also known as growing flesh. They also offer aesthetic procedures such as Botox, fillers, and other non-surgical injectables in a beautiful and relaxing environment. Visit them today for a free consultation. They're open Tuesday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Dermamed Skin and Laser Clinic is located at the Lomarquis Complex, Mont Rouge Road in Grand Anse, St. George. For more information, visit them on Facebook at Dermamed Skin and Laser Clinic, Instagram at Dermamed_Grenada, or contact them at 444-SKIN. That's 444-7546, and WhatsApp at 405-SKIN. That's 405-7546.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Yo, this is Blacker Dan, and listening to Power 95.1, Champions of Soca, is a blessing.
Today's the day. Today's the day for the jam jam. Today's the day. Today's the day for the jam jam. Muma, muma, Juve Grenada. I don't see all over. Pray for me, I must recover. Muma, muma, they behaving vulgar. Mass all over. My people don't have behavior. Giddy jabba blow. Giddy jabba come shell blow. Giddy jabba blow. Giddy jabba come shell blow. Yeah, giddy jabba blow. Giddy jabba come shell blow. Giddy jabba blow. Giddy jabba come shell blow. She give me waist and I give she waist. She give me waist and I give she waist. She turn around, watch me in me face. I like the vibes and I like the pace. Push back the bumper hard on me. She back the bumper hard on me. The thing stand up in front of me. I don't mind, I have energy. Muma, muma, Juve Grenada. I don't see all over. Pray for me, I must recover. Muma, muma, they behaving vulgar. Mass all over. My people don't have behavior. Giddy jabba blow. Giddy jabba come shell blow. Giddy jabba blow. Giddy jabba come shell blow. Yeah, giddy jabba blow. Giddy jabba come shell blow. Giddy jabba blow. Giddy jabba come shell blow. Yeah, hold him, squeeze him, give him, give him, give him, give him, give him, give him. Now hold up, squeeze her, rough her, jabba, hada,
I don't know about you, but I love it. It really, really reminds me of Juve. Just like the one I played yesterday with Boise. It gives you the authentic jab feel. The conch shell, the drum, the horns, the bottle and spoon, the beat in the iron. No amplified music, no DJ. Just strictly instruments on the road. And you're coming down and you're chanting. That's the kind of vibe I get from that one.
Today's the day for the jam jam. Muma, muma, Juve Grenada. I don't see
Where's in the place?
pray for me, I must recover.
And a little foot coming down the
They behaving vulgar.
going around Granville. And you're jamming hell high. And waist.
Giddy jabba come shell blow. Giddy jabba blow.
Anyways, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the room. It is Wednesday, July 31st, the final Wednesday in the month of July.
She give me waist and I give she waist. She give me waist and I
All powered up by Beacon Insurance. The Kids Soca Monarch happening this Friday. Derma Med and Western Union making it possible for yet another show. Missy on the highway. Who's here with me already? Morning Shante, morning Debbie, Runi, Atush. Good morning Hermelin, good morning Valerie, good morning Marianne, Tam Tam, good morning Sonia, Ingrid, Nakisha, Lisa, Rajesh, pick up yourself, Donna, Sprinkle, Roseanne, Anthony Kiss, Lawrence, Kata, morning, Jacqueline Douglas Adams. All I heard about you yesterday, Papa, is what I didn't say. I can't even say what I even remember. I remember what I didn't even say. I can't help you this morning, but my apologies. I thought you were doing big people thing. Didn't realize you were being a humanitarian yesterday. Irvin, I see you offering to pay for people's costume. You can offer to pay for mine too. Eh? Only there to make us set up. Anyways, Elizabeth, good morning. Roxanne, you miss Roxanne. I'm just looking at the Soca Monarch semis. It's one of the TVs in studio. And Lednick, they on stage singing any life out. You miss Roxanne. Any hot was that King Kong suit. And you stand up and you sit down and you lean up on the fence with your phone on like this, like Lednick, and even they're sweating and singing out the soul case in any King Kong suit. I mean, watch. I could never be an artist, you know. I'll come back to that. Molly, I see you. Good morning. Wistel, Peter Joseph, pick up yourself. Mr. Ray, good morning. Right now I'm just counting days, Alvan. I don't really care about the rest of the days except Sunday. Good morning, Michelle. Dwight, Vince King Butter Jr., pick up yourself. Raquel, good morning. Miss Redhead, good morning. Shante, good morning. Shante, did you tag everybody? Alright. Sweet Cakes, pick up yourself. Carrington, why are you on my live morning, sis? I thought you were on your way to see me. What are you doing on my live morning? Good morning, sister. Last night you reached, you're already on the road. Michelle Charles, good morning. Amanda Redhead. Andrea, good morning. Rajesh, Raquel, Christine, Jenalyn, Andre, Harry, what up? Anik, good morning. Wendy, good morning. Annalisa, good morning. Joanna, good morning. Giddy Java Blow. Giddy Java Blow. Giddy Java Kong Shell Blow. You there? Maria, Alexis, good morning. Anushka, good morning. You're on that, what's your name doing the most? Carry on smartly. Who else? Spoiled Bratty. Who else am I missing? Big up more Tommy. And of those of you listening on, viewing on YouTube, good morning. You're listening on radio. Or you are viewing the live stream on Facebook. Red Pepsi, good morning. Metal, all right, so let's move on. So before I do anything else, I want to extend condolences to the family of Lou George Smith, an icon in the media world, a distinguished member of the Grenada and Caribbean media, passed away this morning at the age of 74. And reading what Michael Bascom wrote in his tribute to Lou, says it is deep sadness that we announce the passing of Lou George Smith, a distinguished member of the Grenada and Caribbean media, and on Wednesday at the age of 74. Lou Smith had an illustrious career spanning several decades. He served as news director and program director at the Radio Free Grenada and as news director at Radio Antilles in Montserrat from 1983 to 1986. Lou was also a news correspondent for the Voice of America, VOA, the Caribbean News Agency, CANA, and Radio Antilles in Grenada from 1986 to 1990. Additionally, he was news director at Discovery Television in Grenada from 1986 to 1987 and Radio Grenada, now known as Grenada Broadcasting Network. Lou's dedication and contributions to the media industry were profound and impactful, and all who knew him will remember and feel his unwavering commitment to journalism and his influence on media in Grenada and beyond. Of course, he's survived by his wife Joy and his children Luella and Sean, and I want to take this opportunity now to extend condolences to his family and, of course, loved ones. Lou Smith, gone to the great beyond at the age of 74, he left an indelible mark on the media industry in Grenada, and he will never be forgotten for that. So fly high, Lou. Your job is done on this round. Walk good on the other side. So that's why we gotta make most of every day accounts, right? Because you never know. And for those of you celebrating birthdays today, do have a good one. And of course, you're celebrating the days to come, all the Leos and Lionesses in the building. Pick up yourselves. Powered up by Beacon Insurance, Kid Sokomona, Derma Med, and Western Union, they're making it possible. Of course, today's guest is none other than Runi J. We're gonna bring him in studio in about 3 minutes. We just get rid of some of the things we have on the itinerary. So I want to talk about artists who don't think they're getting their due, and I hope I can get these two artists to come in studio. They go by the name of Loose Cannon, and I can't help but notice over the past couple of days they've been doing a lot of posting in regards to how they feel about, you know, that treatment in the soca. Where's a very that's too far. Yeah, so Loose Cannon, Shem Hastic, and what's his partner's name? What's his partner's name? I can't remember his partner's name, but anyways, they're a duo. And they said, and he made a post about 11 hours ago, and which said, what Loose Cannon did so bad after sick jab to these artists and promoters in Grenada with all the good songs we have this year and hype, we can't even get a show. We go so far and ask to sing for free just for the fans, and they're still saying no. Then want to smile up in man face and say, brother, like, man, stupid, we from the south. And there's so many ways to look at it, And the thing about it is, especially in these Guru days, I'm just going to give my opinion on it, right? It's the same thing I said yesterday in reference to Happy Boy, and him not making it through to the Groovy finals, and how disappointed he was. And, one of his things where he has a big song for the season. And while an artist may have big songs, you might get, regular rotation and all of that, promoters, when they put on an event, they don't just look at, okay, which song's playing. They look at who's going to bring the crowd. Because at the end of the day, it's a business for them. And I think one of the complaints I've heard over the years, and I don't want y'all to take this personally or feel any type of way. I'm just going on my opinion and some of the things that I've heard. People are saying that, yes, while you guys have songs, they don't feel you on stage. There's a lot of artists who sing really well, you sound good on the radio, but you don't have a stage presence, personality per se, People don't feel your energy when you're on stage. And I'm not saying that is it. I'm just saying that could be one of the reasons, because I've not spoken to any promoter, and that's what I plan to do, have a conversation with promoters to find out myself. But I'm just thinking, did you guys speak to any promoter personally to find out what is the deal? Because, posting to social media has advantages and disadvantages. And while, people want to share and voice their frustrations and their gripes and what have you, it kind of may not act in your favor, because promoters might see this as, what, you guys are problematic and I can't deal with this because y'all are always, So there are advantages and disadvantages to posting how you feel. So I just wanted to know if they spoke to any promoter or the artist friends to find out why they're not, getting booked for events and what have you. What are you guys' thoughts on it? And I mean, and that seems to be the general complaint this year. Artists feeling slighted, feeling left out, and feeling like, the train is leaving them at the station and they're not getting their dues and they're investing in it. And because to sing a song is not free, they have to pay studio, they have to pay producer, what have you. And it's an investment for them every year. And based on what they're saying, it's like they're not making that back, and they would like to also generate some sort of revenue from it to, to feed themselves and their family, because according to them, they're an 8 to 4, it's their 8 to 4 and their 9 to 5. So what are you guys take? Jackie, go back up, Caracol, please. Go back up, Caracol. Thank you. As I was saying, do I ticket one Boise all they want? I can hold Boise hand and bring him here. I've extended an invitation to Boise on several occasions. He has a gripe and he doesn't intend to let go of it, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've asked him personally, I've called him, messaged him, and it is what it is. Yeah? So it's not from a lack of trying. I have. My last conversation with Jaylon was last Thursday, I think it was. So maybe you all fans could ask him. Maybe he'll do it for y'all, but as it stands right now, he's not doing it for me. And he have on disappearing messages, so I can't even tell you the last date. Put on disappearing messages on anything. But I spoke to him last week, and I did extend every year for the last so many years. I've been extending invitations to him, and he has a gripe. So, and nothing I can, so Jackie, if you can do that, all right? But I'm not about to do more than extend. That's all we can do. Extend an invitation. It's up to the artist to accept or not. You can't force anybody, can hold nobody's hand and, going anywhere. I've also tried getting in contact with Tara, the governor, and I have not gotten a response either. So, yeah, I'll stop reading number neck about bringing who and who. I have been trying. I've extended an invitation to both artists. So I'm saying it publicly. So before you hear, oh, they're only bringing who and who and they're inviting us, I'm going on record to say I have extended an invitation to both men from the north and one did respond, and the other one, I have not gotten a response. So that is that. All right, so we can now move on to my artist, my guest for today. Let me just one more minute. I got another song I want to introduce you guys to. You all heard this song from Maddie, Haridan, and Zoom Boom? Who you calling? Dash is coming tomorrow. Oh yeah, somebody Zoom Boom. I like this song.
She drinking water like that, and she belly do as she say. Maddie, I don't really care. When I reach inside of the fret, I say we full up and we full up drum. Tell them woman we coming down, woman winding up with her tongue.
I like this song.
Up on the gong, the water come, we don't play that. Girl, the water come, the water come.
So you come set up camera and you set up headphone.
The water come, we don't play that. The water come, we don't share that. The water come, we don't play that.
Girl, the water man, watch she bam bam shake and them the bend.
Tell them we come to turn up this game, you know.
Yo, big up Maddie.
It's called Maddie, Haridan, and Zoom Boom.
Harry.
Water come, we don't play that. The water come, we don't play that. I say the water come, we don't play. I say she drinking water like that, and she belly do as she say. Maddie, I don't really care. When I reach inside of the fret, I say we full up and we full up drum. Tell them woman we coming down, woman winding up with her tongue. Water splashing up on the gong, the water come, we don't play that. Girl, the water come, we don't play that. Girl, the water, I say the water come, we don't play that. The water come, we don't share that. The water come, we don't play that.
Girl, the water man, watch she bam bam shake and them the belly it up like a snake and make me throw water in she face and break it up like a paper plate. Somebody call now what's a quick, and we listen we don't stick. When I give her the pepper stick, she start to jump and she start to flick.
The water come, we don't play that. Girl, the water come, we don't play that. Girl, the water, I say the water come, we don't play that. The water come, we don't share that. The water come, we don't play that.
Girl, the water now I sing the cushion I change again. Water spraying up in the air, woman winding up they don't care. Drink a rivers and drink a beer, wetting up people here and there. A couple of foot in the air, water running the place I swear.
Somebody splash water there. Splash water there. Splash water there. Splash water there. Somebody splash water there. Splash water there. Splash water there. In the air. The water come, we don't play that. Girl, the water come, we don't play that. Girl, the water, I say the water come, we don't play that. The water come, we don't share it. That the water come, we don't play that.
Really like you like that one too? Or?
Bad.
Listen, and they have music video too, you know. They have a whole music video. And they have one big man who's singing, yes, can't even get like a music video. And imagine, what's the name? Maddie, Haridan, and Zoom Boom have a whole video for water. Listen, organize all yourselves for me, please, and thank you. Rudy J is our guest in the studio this morning, and of course, K-Saturday powered up by Beacon Insurance, Kids Soca, Monarch, Dermamed, and Western Union. Jackie want to know what you call your name in semis for.
Well, Jackie's standing right in front. Right in front. You can't miss her.
Putting yourself in position for she name to call. And want to know why she name calling. Jackie, Pepsi, Keats, Preston, who else? The whole fence crew. But I like the fence they have. The fence that they had in Progress Park, they had to bring that fence down in town.
Yeah,
that
so
fence
they can't move it.
Yo, that fence couldn't move. They tried, but they couldn't move that fence. How you going, Runi? How you do?
Well, I good, I can't complain. I mean, it's kind of hot outside, but I'm surviving.
How the soccer treating you?
Well, I must say this season going quite well for me. I can't complain at all. The response that I've been getting from the fans, not only from the younger ones, but from the older heads as well. The love is there.
Mm-hmm. Talking about the love, you started this how many years now?
Well, if you want to say the amount of years I've been singing, this year probably is about 12 years.
12. And then what years in competition?
This is my this is about my fourth time in competition.
Fourth?
Yeah.
Okay. You took part in Soca Monarch?
Nah, I wasn't in the Power Soca.
What come you, and you have how many Power Soca? What happened? Talk to us about that.
I mean, you know, yes, I get through that power song. The big break was that power song, but groovy has always been my first love. So I know I like to focus on the groovy a bit more. I'm not saying that I won't be back in power soca, but right now I just want to stamp my name on the groovy, and then I'll come back to the power because I already have that edge in the power already. So let me get that groovy side
yeah,
of
your
me
foot
out,
wet.
and then
Yeah, because I realize a lot of the artists are now gravitating towards groovy again. Is there a particular reason apart from you've already done soca and you love groovy? If you're looking to go beyond, with music, take it further. Do you think groovy is where it's at?
Most definitely, the quality of the groovy been very good for the past couple of years now, and I mean like. As we say, if we want soca to win a Grammy, I feel like groovy might be the thing to do that for us because it's quite more relatable, it's quite more understandable. The topics, I mean, you could sing a topic that has nothing to do with Carnival in a groovy song, but in a power song, you know that you have the heat.
Have some
Yeah.
Ricky says groovy better. Yeah, but you've definitely before Runi started, Runi tell him give you my belonging. What belongings you have for Selvon? Before you bring down some Holy Ghost fire and you get Pentecost fire for you today.
You better relax yourself now because we ain't come here for drama today.
You don't like drama king,
Yeah, no problems you want today.
Whatever you have, I'm gonna wait. Right now we're talking to Runi.
All right.
But Runi, I want to speak in general now in terms of the music. Like you said, groovy, listen, if I had my way, there would be 15 groovy finalists.
Yeah, most definitely.
I would take half.
Me and Dash had that conversation
Because
not too long ago.
it is just so good. And those who didn't make it, I don't think it's because you were that bad. It's just because somebody probably was a little better than you. Like a 1 point, a half a point,
Most
2
definitely.
points. Because all of the artists gave a good account of themselves. The music, the lyrics, the melody, everything is on point. And groovy has definitely taken on a life of its own.
Yep, most definitely. I mean, most of my favorite songs this season are groovy songs. And I was having a conversation with Missy Chrissy earlier this season, and I was like, this season is definitely going to be a groovy season. It's like, oh, well, we need power to run the Carnival. But, I mean, just how the season started from January to up to now, I could tell that groovy was going to be the dominant genre this season.
What do you say are some of your favorite grooves so far?
Well, big up Riggy, Congote, one of my favorite grooves. Also Dash, Celebrate, Boise, Validate.
You're not Validate bad.
Validate real bad. Let us have that on repeat. Yeah.
And it's top quality songs. It's songs that has longevity to it. It's beyond Carnival.
Beyond the Carnival season.
Beyond
most
the Carnival
definitely.
season.
Yeah. Those songs are gonna be playing even more after the Carnival season because sometimes during the hype of the Carnival season, people tend to focus on probably just a power or more hype song. So we saw it happen with Superfly and Flint. After the Carnival season is where people really have time to sit down and take in the music on a different level, and not just because of the hype.
Now going back to you now, competition, of course, is something that you partake in, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that competition defines your music and the life of your music?
No. I mean, competition goes beyond. The music goes beyond the competition. I mean, some artists go to competition. I know that it breaks their spirit, but I feel like probably they put too much hope into the competition. I mean, as long as you have good music, it would last beyond the competition because as we see that we had some artists that's not into the finals. We have people like Khalifa, Happy Boy, and those songs are still playing. So even without competition, those songs are going to do well. But don't get me wrong, competition can do a lot of songs great as well. Because some of the songs we may not have heard until preliminaries, or we don't really fall in love until semi-finals when we see the artist perform the song.
I agree. I definitely agree. Zingo is saying they're supposed to do groovy by itself and select 16 artists. So instead of combining it with I think that's the way we really need to go. I read because remember groovy, we joined groovy with the power because it was struggling on its own because we really wasn't identifying with the groovy. We were just going power down the road. So we sort of added the groovy to the power to give it some life. But I honestly think that groovy can now stand alone because if you saw the turnout for the groovy semis and just the amount of people who were cheering you guys on, the amount of people who bought the pay-per-view to watch the grooves, the amount of songs that get requested on a daily, it's groovy.
Yeah, the groove is basically growing year after year. As you see, we see the turnout this year compare maybe to last year or the previous years. Um, and remember, back in the day, for the groovy, the stadium was not filled early. But right now, we have the stadium being filled from early. Groovy starts at 8. When you look at the crowd, there's a massive crowd in the stadium. So I definitely think that at this point, Groovy could probably stand on its own. We probably could try it, you know. You know, you have to try to, try to fail. Or fail to try, as they would say. So we have to try to see how it will turn out, and then we could go from there.
We can go from there. Alan George, good morning, Alan says these artists have to improve on all the facets of their craft. Get international music critics to evaluate their music to make money out of it. The artist must appeal to international market. Lots of buyers do not identify with the lyrics and sound. Tough to swallow, but it's the reality.
I mean, these days, how do you identify what is international music or not?
What's not?
Because we have certain songs that people might say it's not good, or we say the S word. I don't want to say it on it. And those songs are doing quite well outside on the international markets, whereas we have people that may sit down in studio and properly structure a song. Who spend days, weeks, months working on that song, and you put out that song and you get no traction.
Case in point, Mandela's put Jab Jab on my tombstone.
Yeah.
Somebody hearing that song for the first time would never think that song would do what it did and continues to do whenever people hear it outside of Grenada. You would think, you know, when you hear Jab, you would say, okay, well, Jab is synonymous with Grenada. That's our thing. People don't really identify with Jab in other parts of the world where we have Carnival. But that song took on a life of its own, and it just went out. The same as with Talpree, Old Woman Alone, all those sort of songs. That's not songs you put. So sometimes you hear people say, you know, yeah, and I often, like, how do you write a song for international? You don't know what's going to be. What about if you actually write a song and pen a song for international and it doesn't leave the show? It stays right here.
Yeah, sometimes the music you work on that you least expect to do well is the one that does well. So sometimes you probably might just go to the studio and probably not write, but you might just be holding a vibe with friends and feeding off the energy, and you might freestyle something. And, you know, you throw it out there, not expecting it to do as well as it might turn out to be. Because I could use myself as an example when I did Diagnosis. When that song released, I mean, I went to a particular radio station to do an interview, and it was like, who is he?
Not here for sure.
So they typed in the rhythm, and my song was actually the only song on the rhythm that didn't play for the day. Right? And there's many other places that the song wasn't even getting attention as well, until I went to the Soca Monarch prelims and I did the song there, and people started inquiring about it. And then I went to the semis, and then he started building more and more. So I myself, I kind of rather that in a way, that, you know, I put up music there and it takes its time and build, and I just show it out, and probably it's an instant hit, and it probably lasts for 5 weeks or 3 months or 4 months. Yeah.
I like what you said, you know, because myself and Jarrington, after I wrapped up the interview with him yesterday, we were having the same conversation where he said the same thing, you know, people were saying they don't know him, being new in the art form, like what song you sing, etc. But you have a point where, because there are some songs that were in the semis that after when the list came out for the semis and I looked for them, I didn't see them, I went looking, and then I played them, like, oh, these are really good songs, you know. But the onus is also on the artist, because like I said to him, he just sent the song, just sent it to the email, and that was it. No introduction. My name is Jarrington. I'm a new artist. Blah blah blah. Just send the song.
You won't have to reach out to the DJs or the announcers and say, hey, I just sent you something. Can you check it? Give it a listening ear for me. Yeah, and keep checking. Don't just message them once. You could be troublesome as an artist. I mean,
let me tell you something.
The DJ might be vexed, but at the end of the day, it might turn out to be something good for you.
As big as Vaughn is, right? Vaughn always sends me his music first to listen. What you think? What you feel about it? You feeling it?
Yeah.
Should I drop it? Should I leave it alone? Eli Moss, Inspector Hitman Hurricane Gilbert, sends his music. Give me a listening ear. What you find? And a lot of the times, what you find is that artists will give their partner, their friend, and their partner, sometimes not wanting to hurt their feelings or whatever, will not be brutally honest and say, listen, nah, I ain't really, yeah, man, that bad, man. Yeah, man, that bad.
Most definitely. We'll find that happening a lot. I mean, I myself do the same thing. I have like a steady group of people I know I could send my music to every time, and they will give me the honest feedback. And I won't just like for you to tell me, oh, that is something good. I would like for these people to be able to give me an advice to tell me, all right, change this here, put this here, this will song better there. So that is the kind of circle you have to have around you if you want to be successful.
You must.
Yeah.
You can't just throw music out there and hope it hits and hope it sticks, like pelt it on the wall and hope it
Even
sticks.
so, it's just the verse and a chorus I have so far, I would send it out and I wait until I finish. Yeah, sometimes that person could give you a different point of view that could, change your view on the song or probably the storyline. Because, you could have 3 different lines. You could say that mean the same thing, right? So sometimes my line that I have don't have the ring to it that would get the people engaged, and somebody else could give me that line.
But this song, Runi, from Jump when I heard it, I was like, yeah, Runi, the youth from G-Town, get through.
That is it.
This song right here, it's a feel-good song.
Yeah,
It makes you just sit and smile when you hear it. Like you think of, you're probably in a relationship and you think of a special someone. You just imagine you're all in a fete and that person around you.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the song.
Well, the song basically, Adigon sent me the rhythm. I listen it once, I pack it up. But sometimes I feel like I work better under pressure. So he reached out to me, I was like, I want to release soon. You have anything yet? I was like, yeah, something working on. But that time I didn't start to work yet. Went in the studio. Right now, I give him the full story. Went in the studio, put on the rhythm again, listening to the rhythm like probably 10 to 20 seconds down in the rhythm. I heard the rhythm speak to me. We as artists sometimes we just hear lyrics within the instrumental. So all I was hearing was, put your hand around me, put your hand around me. So I recorded that. And I always had a story in mind about a shy girl in a party. I've had this story in mind well over 5 years now. So I was like, I think I can use that story to build around the hand around me. So that's where it started. I mean, it all came from my head. It's been a while since I sit down with pen and paper. I mean, you don't always have to let the music come from the head like that. Sometimes sitting down with pen and paper
You have to
can
go with
be,
the spirit.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's one of the fastest songs I ever worked on. In less than an hour, the song was done. Send it to Adigon and he was like, that's it.
That's it right there. But you're singing in position 9 for the groovy. You feel good there?
Yeah, it's a quite comfortable position. You see from it come down what it's like.
Listen, in case you all missed it, let me run you all through this list again. Super Flying Flint. So this is no jokey pop, it's your groovy. So y'all have to be there from early o'clock. Super Flying Flint number 1, Wacky Don number 2, Otis number 3, Two Blacks 4, Blacker Than 5, Jarrington 6, Shamak 7, Terror the Governor 8, Rooney J 9, Dash 10, Boise 11, Juice 12. That is a serious lineup.
Definitely. It's a lot of peace. I mean, I was aiming for somewhere around 5 or 6.
You want to be in the middle.
Yeah, I'm happy with the 9. Trust me, I'm happy with the 9.
You're just before.
I think being in that position.
Yeah, just before the one of the groovy monarch and one of the monarchs that had it for quite a while.
Yeah.
So.
I think being in that position is a kind of motivation to even go harder and come out and, perform even harder because, before you is Terra the Governor and after you have Dash. So you're in the middle of 2 heavy hitters. So you definitely know they had to bring your A game.
Jackie said, put your locks around.
Jackie, that trouble you're looking for in the life.
Jackie, come on for life, please. I'm begging you. Why I have to see that? Anyways, we getting ready for groovy. And the artist can't come here and not give us a taste of the groove.
Of course not.
So, let's go.
You see she there, you see her, you see her there. Say, hey, standing in a corner, Jackie, why you looking so shy? Put your hand around me, put your hand around me. Hey, whining by yourself, look like you need a little help. Put your hand around me, put your hand around me. Hey, watch you whine and go down low, watch you whine and touch the floor. If I didn't know, I know, baby, you just looking standing in a corner, baby, why you looking so shy? Put your hand around me, put your hand around me. Hey, fool me once, won't fool me twice. Baby girl, you whining nice and sweet, nice and sweet. Hey, DJ playing more music, session nice and I keep on bringing drinks, bringing drinks. Hey, girl, you have me paranoid, everybody so annoyed that we come here and take over.
Winding down to the soca. Say drink and wine, we go have a good time. Say drink and wine, anyway you're there right now, let me shake a leg. Standing in a corner, baby, why you looking so? Put your hand around me, put your hand around me. Eh, eh, whining by yourself, look like you need a little. Put your hand around me, put your hand around me. Eh, eh, watch you wine and go down low. Watch you wine and touch the floor. Eh, if I didn't know no one, baby, you just looking. Standing in a corner, baby, why you looking so shy? Put your hand around me. Why are you? I shoulda know the way she bump her big so. She has skills. I mean, I ignore the signs and all of that. Normally when the girl them bump her fat, stand up in a corner playing shy. They go to wine. Eh, eh, girl you have me paranoid. Everybody so annoyed that we come here and take over. Wine it down to the soca. Say drink and wine, we go have a good time. Say drink and wine, we come want you to have a time. Standing in a corner, baby, why you looking so shy? Say why are you? Say ay. Whining by yourself, look like you need a little help. Put your hand around me, put your hand around me. Eh, eh, watch you wine and go down low. Watch you wine and touch the floor. If I didn't know, no one know. Baby, you just looking so. Standing in a corner, why you looking so? Say put your hand around me, put your hand around me. Eh, eh, fool me once, one fool me twice. Baby girl, you whining nice and sweet, nice and sweet. Eh, eh, DJ playing more music, session nice and I keep on bringing drinks. I keep on bringing drinks. Eh, eh, girl, you have me paranoid. Everybody's so annoyed that we come here and take over. Whining down to the soca. Say drink and wine, say good time. Say drink and wine. Hey, put your hand around me.
I know about all your, but groove is it for me. I jump in all your power. I ain't had energy for that, but I'm grooving in 2024. Sweet song. This rhythm, it's like all the songs. You know, normally you get a rhythm, there are 5-6 songs, and you be like 3 that really hit.
Yeah.
All of the songs hit on this
Yeah,
rhythm.
everybody came with their own vibe,
Everybody.
their own energy. Yeah, so every song have a different element to it that would catch you.
The Looney Spark in a corner. It's like
in a corner.
Listen, I love this rhythm. You was Adigan did it?
Yeah, Adigan.
Yo, Adigan is a genius, man. Trust me, a groovy genius. So we need some more of that Adigan. Whatever you touch it again.
Imagine the way I end up on this rhythm is the same way I end up on Diagnosis rhythm in a way, innit? Because I saw Adigan release one of his rhythms which had a kind of old school flavor to it the same way. And I reached out to him and I was like, that rhythm full, I feel I want to touch it, you know. And he was like, well, I have something different there. You know, I go send it to you. But in my mind now, you don't want to touch nothing different. It's that rhythm I like. The one that I released already. And then he happened to send it for me and I made it. And I was like, yeah, alright, you go work.
You have a vibe. It really have a vibe. So Adigan, keep grooving, keep touching whatever button you're touching to give us these sweet grooves. And for those of you still saying you ain't hearing good music, I know what all you want.
Place full of good music.
Listen, the place full of good music. The place rank of good music.
I mean, it probably started kind of late, but the place flooded.
Because it took us, well, you know, Barrel sort of put us in
that was a major setback.
It was a major setback, and you know we had to like literally start a whole of a reset.
Yeah.
Because we were already getting in the mood, and then with all that, you know, to think about Carnival and music, you were just doing it, but not much energy. We didn't put much energy into it, but now we can safely say we on the well on our way to
right
Carnival.
now. JetBlue and British Airways and Air Canada and them coming in, so you know.
Full.
The place nice.
The place nice, man. The music nice, the place nice. So, tell Runi J stay in the station and come in and meet him. Jackie, leave me alone, please, Jackie. please. All right, Rudy. Before we go, anything for the fans?
Well, I mean, just big up to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting Runi J, supporting Wrong Me this season. I mean, the love is lovely. The love from the fans is lovely. I must big up the whole Douglaston, Guavton, St. John's and a whole. And just come out and support Runi J on August 9th. I mean, I don't fight no more with Runi. Runi and they know war with nobody, so
Number 9.
I think I'm very mutual in the competition where everybody could jump for me.
Are you the only artist from Grove? in the groovy?
Well, Blacker than is a
Blacker
St.
than-
John's man too. So
Blacker
me
than
and-
identify as St. Paul's right now.
Oh Lord.
So we have, let me see, Otis and David, Flynn, Carrico, Waukee Don, the other east side, Jaron Tennis east side, Shamak south side, Terra north side, Boise north side. So we have good representation.
Yeah,
I've
man,
not seen
most
anybody
definitely.
for Victoria side, but all the parishes seem to be represented. So
Well, I
you
go-
have to hold it
I
down
go
for,
represent for
you have to
both.
represent for the west side. The entire west side is yours.
Full west
so
side.
do your thing. Of
Okay.
course, Looney, people want to reach out to you. Somebody want to book you on the event or want to get your music. How can they do that?
Instagram, you could reach out to me at Runi J, Runi_J. That's RUNI_JAY. Facebook, Runi J Casimiro. We know the name kind of difficult, but once you put in Runi J, you'll find me. And you could message me from there, and we will talk further. I will send out management number to you, and we go vibes.
Alright. Chris Edwards, good morning. Says he loved the song and you performed it so well. Like you had this joy on your face while
Yes,
performing.
yes,
like
yes.
you enjoyed your performance. And I tell artists all the time that makes it even easier and better when you
Most
loving
definitely.
it, when you're enjoying your performance and you're not just in competition mode and you're so tense that you forget that, hey,
Yeah.
let me enjoy the music and relax. That way it flows naturally.
Most definitely. I think that I just been nervous so much backstage that once I reach on stage
You're good.
and I get loose, I just feel good. So I performing with a smile right through.
Yeah, you are smiling and enjoying it. And hope you do the same come Groovy Monarch Night. It's all about Rooney J singing in position 9. So come on out, all the fans and everybody, to support good music. Rooney, best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for checking in with us this morning. All right.
It was a pleasure.
Always. Shelly Waldron, good morning. Says people saying they're not hearing music are the same said they're not feeling the carnival vibe. They haven't been to prelims or semis, don't listen to the radio. Nope. They don't do either. And they expect to feel. You can't feel nothing if you're not participating. You have to do something.
I mean, YouTube is there as well. All the music is on YouTube. Just head on, type in Grenada Soca
Grenada Soca
2024.
2024. That is how I found Jarrington.
Right, so
Soca 24 and it just came on just down the list.
Yeah,
That's how
you
I
don't have
found
to
it.
always wait for a DJ to push it in your
You always
face.
have to wait for it, man.
Yeah.
You had to do something on your own. Ready? I'll catch you again. Thanks so much, man. All right.
It was a pleasure.
Chantel, good morning. Good morning, children of the corn. Guys, I forgot to give away the 2 tickets. I have 2 tickets for Wasfet to give away. So tomorrow, I'm going to leave it where I can see it. Tomorrow, soon as we start, we're going to give away those 2 tickets for somebody wanting to go to Wasfet, happening on Sunday, August 4th at Malmount Playing Field. All right. So I hope you guys can join us for that tomorrow. Shondell Amade Dash, aka Baku. He's gonna be in the room, yeah? He's gonna be in the room. We're gonna talk tomorrow. So hope you guys will join us again for that. Alright, so Dash tomorrow, final one for the week. I think we're going somewhere. Alright. Shay, morning. Morning from the Grab Me family, artist number 3. Y'all have a great Wednesday. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance, Kids Soca Monarch, Derma Men, and Western Union for making this possible for yet another day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, alright?